Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 17th of December 2018. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Crow Tarot for today's reading. If this is the first one of my readings that you're watching, you're very welcome. If you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're active on Twitter, find me there. It's at Talk to Gregory. So what I do in these daily readings is I choose 3 cards and they give an insight into what the day's energy is all about, what you'll be working with. And what I always try and look for is how you can use the energy to your advantage and how you can make it practical so it benefits you. Because sometimes we get energy in that's not so helpful, and other times things just run swimmingly. So it's always important to kind of keep a constructive frame of mind, I feel anyway. So let's have a look at what the Crow Tarot wants you to be aware of today. You have the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right. So the 8 of Wands is a minor arcana card, the element of fire. The Ace of Swords, also minor arcana, and so is this. No, this is a court card. And the Ace is the element of air. The Page is a court card, and that's the element of water. So we've got fire, air, and water all lumped together. So lots of different influences. First of all, the 8 of Wands is news coming in. Information being delivered, and because it's Wands, it has to do with information that is really important to you, something that makes you feel alive, happy, like these sunflowers, or that's something that you can take action on to heal past pain. And see these poppies down there? So it comes in very naturally, it feels very organic, and at the same time, if you're flying against this, it may feel like, these are intrusive kind of thoughts coming in. So on Sunday night, Monday morning, what I would suggest is that you listen to your inner voice, your dreams, what news you're receiving, and it'll feel intrusive. So whether you're flying this way or that way, or going in that direction or this direction, this information is going to come in anyway. So don't fight it. If you fight the information, it just makes it more difficult. And this isn't negative information. This is information in the suit of fire, which is going to help you move forward and to make practical changes in your life. The Ace of Swords is a gift from the universe, and the crow almost embodies this sword, and it's lovely to see it just rising up and just flying out of whatever circumstances it's in and transcending the circumstances, leaving behind passions and desires, maybe bitter disappointments or past loves that haven't worked, moving over the clouds, so leaving behind the fog and uncertainty. We've got this laurel there. It's the king of ideas. The Ace of Swords is a gift from the universe that fills you with wonderful ideas, certainty, clarity. And it's similar to this card because it's also information coming in that fires you up, and that really has to do with who you are, what you do in life, and the way you're going in life. You know, if this crow is wise and it sees a bunch of rods coming its way, it'll turn around and fly with them, so it's less likely to get hit in the eye or in the wing or whatever it may be. So this laurel around this idea shows that the inspiration or the information that comes in via your dreams or your feelings or just pops into your mind, if you go to a psychic development group or a mediumship circle, anything like that, they always talk about the clairs, clairsentience and claircognizance and clairvoyance, and It's just different ways of receiving information. And some people say they're clairvoyants, they see things. Some people are clairaudient, they hear things. Well, in my experience, the universe uses whatever channel is easiest or you're most open to put the information in. So whether it's your mind, ideas just popping in, or whether it's dreams or just a gut feeling, be open to receiving this fabulous idea, because an Ace of Swords is not just some rubbishy idea that's just like, oh great, thanks for the idea, whatever, I'll just keep shopping. The Ace of Swords is a life-changing idea. It can be something like, do you know what? I'm not going to stay in this job that I hate anymore. I'm not going to keep going against my own grain here. I'm going to turn around and start doing something that I really love and transcend my existing circumstances. And really take ownership of myself, make myself bigger, and fly free. And that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, that's life-changing. The Ace of Swords also cuts both ways. It's a weapon. So it can end circumstances that you no longer enjoy. It can cut through the fog. It can cut through all the BS that you may be listening to, or all the things that you've been rationalizing or ruminating about. You can say, enough already. I've had enough of all these thoughts and all of this stupid stuff going on in my head. I have now got information. I love this one. It fills me with excitement and glee and positivity. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going to cut through the fog. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to transcend my life circumstances and do something new. Finally, we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is a court card, the most inexperienced of all the court cards. So the page, once he learns how to deal with the element of water, becomes the Knight of Cups, and then he becomes the King or Queen of Cups. So a page is just exploring. So it's landed on this chalice. It's dipping its beak there. Surprise, a little fish comes out, and the crow doesn't really know what it's getting itself into, because a crow is magic and a crow is a bird that flies. So it really embodies air. So for a crow to dive into the world of water with starfish and crabs and fish and all of these other things, almost building a wall, it shows that the page really doesn't know what he's feeling, or how to connect with something bigger, or how to express itself creatively. So the one thing that you will be able to develop and grow is your feelings with this idea coming in, because it's very likely that it may come in through your feelings, and you're going to have to practice listening to your own inner guidance through your feelings, and to decide whether this is something that you should act on, or whether it's just rubbish guidance. You know, we've all listened to our intuitions and been wrong at some time. The intuition isn't 100%. Only the creator knows everything. So just because you've been wrong in the past with your intuition doesn't mean you ought to give up on it. And like any muscle, the more you work it and the more you train it, the stronger it becomes. So the Page of Cups is saying, listen to your emotions, even if it's uncertain and you don't know what's happening, you feel like you're hitting a wall. What's really going to help you today is your mind and your passion, and they're going to help you overcome difficult emotions so that you can progress. This is real power. And all of that power is channeled into the Page of Cups, so that he can become the knight, and he can blast through this wall of starfish, and he can delve into the realm of water and really explore it and start to master it. So you're becoming more emotionally reliable, more intuitive, more creative, more spiritually connected, and it's all because you pay attention to the ideas that come in. And usually if you have a thought, like the thought is, I'm the best, that thought is going to be followed by an inner feeling of, wow, he's the best. So I feel great about that, right? So thoughts are followed by feelings. But what really fuels the thoughts today are this inner fire. Fire meets air, both masculine elements, and they urge you to take action. You see, and to throw things out of the way. And that action allows you to overcome certainty and to blast your way through fear and doubt and low self-esteem and a lack of confidence, because you really believe in this idea. And it's not a matter of should I, shouldn't I. The fire burns really, really brightly, and it's like I want to transcend, regardless of if I feel unsure or maybe I'm not good enough. Who cares? No one cares. You don't care. You transcend your circumstances, and because of that, you build your emotional strength, and you turn the page into a knight who's got a little bit of a better grasp on the emotions and isn't ruled by them. So don't let your emotions govern you. You're the boss. You're full of fire, and listen to your amazing ideas and feel the fear and do it anyway, as Susan Jeffers would say. Number-wise, we've got 8, and the ace count as 1, so 9. And another one is 10. So 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is like the magician. It's about you're the boss, you're in charge, you're the leader, you're the person who takes action, you're the magician who creates. It's a very masculine vibration as well, same as these two. And the Ace of Swords, is the epitome of taking action. So listen to your thoughts, make yourself the boss, and don't let your feelings sabotage you. And you'll have a wonderful day that can really be life-changing and can really allow you to change direction if you're going the wrong way and to get back on track. So have a wonderful start to the week. If you would like a personal reading with me, please visit my website, gregoryscott.com. And by the way, the website has had an amazing makeover, so it looks beautiful. Have a look at my new website, gregoryscott.com. You can order your reading there. In my personal readings, I use numerology, tarot, and astrology. And the way I combine the numbers here with the cards, I combine all 3 divination systems. The astrology chart, I use your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, I can rectify your chart. You can order that on the new and improved and gorgeous website. And that's a process where I work out your time of birth. It's important, otherwise the chart isn't as accurate. Once I have that, then I get a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and that tells me what your life purpose is, what your vocational talents are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, where you can develop, what's destined for you in love, family, romance, health, work, career, money, personal development, spirituality, hopes and dreams coming true, friendships. I can answer any questions you may have, and I can also do horoscope compatibility. So if you're not sure about certain relationships, you can draw up several charts and look at how they interact with yours and see if people in your life that you're considering are a good match or not. So if you're interested in any of that, please visit the website, gregoryscott.com. I can't say it enough. I'm so proud of it. It looks great. Anyway, have a wonderful start to the week, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.